which for us mean, oh snap, Siri thinks I'm talking.
I can't make phone calls for you on this device, but I can make a FaceTime call.
I didn't say, hey Siri.
I'm down to 15 computer stores. They're pretty far from you.
Stop it.
Store Shadstone is on Shadstone, about 126 kilometers to your north.
Hey everybody, what's up? So, I'm in a new room because I'm in a new house because I am not in Queensland anymore. I'm in Victoria doing my farm work. If you guys have followed me on Instagram, you will see that there are plenty of spiders and snakes where I am, and it's excellent. So you guys really liked my last Canada versus Australia video, and there's so many more things on this list that I knew I had to make a second volume 2. And then if you guys want, I could even make a volume 3, because now I've spent significant time in New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria, which is a pretty good chunk of Australia. So even if you don't say this kind of stuff, which I know some people on the last video were like, I don't say that. What did I tell you? This is equivalent to me saying Canadians say A. Most people do. Some people don't. So let's get started. Pastries are called pasties, which is what we call the things that you put on your nipples. The forest is called the bush. At the restaurant I work at here, I was talking to them about how I bike through the forest, and they were quickly like, excuse me, there's no forest here. What are you talking about forest? Because they apparently mean rainforest. And they said that I have to call it the bush. They have super strange names for just all the towns. Just all of them are called like Mooball, Wollambimby, Murwalumba, Woollamaloo. The bathroom is called the toilet. And then like the sign, instead of washroom, bathroom, powder room, what have you, it says toilets. It says male toilets and female toilets. I think that's nasty. That's way too direct. That's like specifically telling people directly what you are about to do. People all the time are like, I have to go to the toilet. Ugh. No. Gross. Ketchup is called tomato sauce, and tomato sauce is called Napoli sauce. They call bachelorette parties hens parties. Instead of saying figure out, they say suss out. They also say keen, as in, I'm super keen to go to that place, or are you keen? Which I say now. They also say reckon all the time, as in, do you reckon this is like that? Which I also say. They also use the word roster instead of schedule. I made that great mistake when I started working here. I got hired and they're like, okay, we'll send out the roster on Tuesday or Sunday or whatever. And I was like, why do I need a list of people who are working here? So that was the first mistake. Second mistake, first of all, their coffees eclipse Canadian coffee. I'm not kidding. The coffee here, you will never want coffee from a different country unless it was better. Like, you wouldn't want Canadian coffee. I'm sorry guys, I love Canada. I love it, can't wait to get back to it, but the coffee sucks compared to the coffee here. Anyway, my first shift at the restaurant in Queensland, I had a table ask me for a flat white, a long black, and a short black, and I was like, what? What's flat white? What's long black? What's a short black? We don't have that terminology, nor do we really do that in Canada. Apparently Canada is getting flat whites now, but a long black is an Americano, and a short black is espresso, and a flat white is coffee with steamed milk poured on top with no foam. I swear to you, at that first restaurant, they probably thought I was an idiot because I didn't know any of the terminology. Here, tanning beds are called solariums, and they're illegal. At the end of your shift, if you want a free drink, which happens a lot here, it's called a knockoff. In Australia, unless you're in one of the major cities, pretty much everything closes at 6 o'clock. And on Sundays, it's either completely closed or it closes at like 3. If there's some sort of emergency where you have to buy food at 6 o'clock on a Sunday night, good luck. Speaking of Sundays, they have something here called a Sunday sesh, which is awesome, and I think we should definitely incorporate that into Canadian culture. But it's basically that Sundays are the days that people just drink all day. Like, things shut down, and then the places that are open host Sunday sessions with live bands or acoustic solo artists or a DJ, and you just get on the piss, which means get drunk for the whole day. It's just a thing that everybody does, and they just chill and they eat a lot of food. They eat a lot of share plates, like appetizer type things, and they call those tapas. Also, real appetizers, like not share plates, are called entrees, and entrees are called mains. Also, especially in Queensland, they shorten every word possible. The liquor store is called the bottle shop or bottle-o. Afternoon, arvo. Gas station, servo. The prom here is called a formal, and it's completely different than proms that we have in North America. Instead of saying Australia, people say Straya. S-T-R-A-Y-A. A carnival is called a show. Music videos are called film clips. Cotton candy is called fairy floss. Cafeterias are called canteens. Outdoor mall market things are called arcades. Bathing suits are called swimmers or togs. What? Also here they say cool as or sick as or hot as or cold as. And basically that means cool as hell. So basically, in order to emphasize how cold it is, you just don't finish your sentence. Also, they put but at the end of their sentence a lot. I don't know why. I haven't even gotten the formatting of how, like, which instance they would say it down, because I'm like, did you just put but at the end of your sentence? Like, they'd be like, I'd reckon. That's a good word. I'd reckon they say, let's go outside. It's really cold outside, but that's basically how they say it. And it's really throwing me off. A diaper is called a nappy. A flashlight is called a torch. Every night, without fail, people either have tea or coffee. Mostly tea. And they offer you tea, no matter what. Even if you're rooms and rooms away and you have your door closed, they'll be like, hey, do you want some tea? And it's just every night, no matter where I go, people offer tea. And that is it for volume 2 of Canada versus Australia. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see in the comments, and also tell me, does your country do anything different? Or have you found a different country to be as confusing to you as Canada versus Australia? Let me know. And I'll see you guys super soon. Love you. Bye.
Let the night come before the price won. Some might run against the test, but those that triumph embrace the fight, cause the fears that prove that courage exists. Come on, now let the